In the suburbs of Old Pasadena lived a single man and his young daughter. It had been almost a year since the mom had been found brutally murdered in their house while she was taking care of their daughter. For some strange reason, the daughter never mentioned what happened that day and acted almost as if it never happened. But she probably got over it. That's what the father always thought. She was strong. At around 7 p.m., the man walked upstairs to see his daughter watching television. He had been having a monotonous day, so out of boredom, he asked his baby if she wanted to play hide and seek with him. She excitedly says yes and asks him if her friend could play too. Since they were the only ones in the house, the man got a little freaked out. But he quickly calmed himself.
I mean, she's only 7 years old.
The dad agreed to be it first, and was told by his daughter to leave the room and count to 20 downstairs. When he had obeyed his orders, he yelled out,
"Ready or not, here I come."
But to his surprise, as he was walking toward the stairs, a basketball was suddenly thrown down the steps, nearly hitting him in the face. A little worried now, he gingerly walked up the stairs and called his daughter's name.
Sarah?
But there was no response. Obviously, he thought she was trying to stay hidden. So as he walked through the hallway, he opened the door to Sarah's room and saw what he believed to be his girl hiding behind a desk in the corner of the room. She seemed to be very quiet and still, as if she thought that she was fully hidden. But when he faced her bed, chills went up the man's spine. There was someone or something under the sheets of the bed. He was scared witless, but at the same time, very confused. He decided the best thing to do was pull back the sheet covers and see what was really there. Right when he was about to pull them, the closet door slammed open and he heard a loud "Boo!" It was Sarah. But at this point, he was so scared and confused that the weak attempt to scare him made his heart stop and left him speechless. What Sarah asked him chilled him to the core.
"Did Mabel tell you where I was?"
said Sarah, sweetly as she pointed towards the shadowy corner behind the desk. But whatever had been there was long gone. It was then he heard a faint giggling coming from the hallway. So he turned his head to the left, but saw nothing. But when he turned his head to the right, he saw a girl in an ivory white robe. Deep, opaque voids where her eyes should have been, and a devilish smile with crimson red blood oozing from it, trickling down her chin. His heart was beating out of his chest, and he knew that his daughter had to get out of there. But before he had a chance to run, the demon, or girl, of which he wasn't sure, grabbed his neck and shoved a serrated blade down his throat. As he laid there, bleeding out in intense pain, he saw Sarah. But her face was graced with the same features as the demon. Dark, sunken eyes, and a blood-filled grin. She leaned over him, and right before he passed away, she whispered,
"Don't worry, Daddy. Now you and Mommy can be together forever."
The neighbors reported that they heard disturbing noises coming from the house, and the police arrived about 2 hours later. They broke into the house only to find the father's dead body, eyes ripped out of their hollow sockets. They then started searching all over the house for Sarah, but she was nowhere to be found. The officials and police all waited downstairs for the ambulance to come and retrieve the body. But when one of the cops led the doctors to where the body had been, it had disappeared. and on the wall, next to where it had laid, read, "Ready or not, here we come," written in dripping blood. Before you decide to play a game with someone, it's best to know exactly who it is you're playing with.